So the November 2025 Visa Bulletin is here. And guess what? Not too much movement in the employment-based categories and very little movement in the family-based categories. But what are the predictions moving forward? And what is going to happen to your visa application? What's going to happen to your visa interview? All the information, all the predictions in this video. Hello everybody and welcome back to Immigration Channel. In this video, like we do every single month, we'll explain and analyze the November 2025 Visa Bulletin. And as we do every month, we summarize it for you first on our blog that comes out every single month before everybody has a chance to talk about it. We summarize it for you, and I want to do it again this time. So let's talk about it. Visa Bulletin is out, and if you're inside the United States applying for adjustment of status, USCIS will be using dates for filing chart for employment-based categories and family-based categories. The dates for filing chart is usually a little bit faster. So if you're inside the United States in legal status, you might be able to file for your adjustment of status a little bit faster. So let's look at the highlights of the November 2025 Visa Bulletin. So as I predicted last month, employment-based categories, no changes at all for the dates of filing and final action charts for employment-based categories if we look at the previous month. Family-sponsored, F2B worldwide, China and India advanced by 9 days to December 1st, 2016. F3 Mexico will advance by 16 days to May 1st, 2001. Dates for filing movement, F1 unmarried sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, F1 Mexico will advance by 4.7 months to March 1st, 2007. F2A spouses and children of permanent residents, F2A all countries will advance by 1 month to October 22nd, 2025, which is a good news for those of you in legal status in the United States. You'll be able to file for adjustment of status if you're married to a green card holder. F2B unmarried sons and daughters, F2B Mexico advanced by 5 months to May 15, 2009. F2B, all other countries will advance by 2 months to March 8, 2017. F3, married sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. F3, Mexico will advance by 2 weeks to July 1st, 2001. F3, Philippines will advance by 3 months to November 1st, 2005. So again, very, very small movements, but they are still movement forward. So now let's look at the final action chart. I'm just going to do one chart this time because, as I mentioned, not too many changes. What is important to realize is that EB1, all other countries, remains current, which means if you are thinking about filing a self-petition, it is essential that you do it now because we don't know what's going to happen in December. We don't know what's going to happen in 2026. EB1 India remains at February 15, 2022. EB1 China at December 22, 2022. EB2 professions, advanced professions, EB2 India is April 1st, 2013. EB2 China, April 1st, 2021. EB2, all other countries remain at December 1st, 2023, which again, guys, it's the same like previous month, but many of you are now current to file your adjustment of status this month and next month. So it is essential that you get ready with all the paperwork because, again, in December, things might change. EB3 professionals and skilled workers, EB3 India will remain in August 22nd, 2013. EB3 China will remain March 1st, 2021. EB3 worldwide, Philippines and Mexico will remain at April 1st, 2023. EB3 all other workers, EB3 India will remain at August 22nd, 2013. EB3 China will remain at December 1st, 2017. EB3 all other countries remain July 15, 2021. Remember, guys, EB3 is an interesting one because many people filed in the past several years and it's been really slow. And we've seen some movement in the past couple of months. I think it's going to open up again in February of 2026, but not before that. EB4 religious workers, everything is unavailable just like the previous month. If you're EB4 religious workers, look at the EB2 NIW. It is still behind, but it's much faster than the EB4. And many religious workers qualify for the NIW. EB5 unreserved, EB5 India will remain at February 1st, 2021. EB5 China, December 8, 2015. And all other countries, EB5 is current. Now is the time to file before the big changes, before the gold card. Don't sleep on your EB5, guys. Let's look at the chart once again. No changes from October Visa Bulletin. Please go back and watch the October Visa Bulletin. It's a very detailed video, and the link is in the description of this video. But in that video, I went literally to all the changes. We had a lot of movement, and EB2 became current for most countries that have been waiting for so long. So, guys, this is essential for you to watch that video because I literally go through all the different changes and some of the predictions that I mentioned. But again, you can see EB1 is current. EB3 is now at April 1st, 2023. And again, really no movement. If we look at dates for filing, literally the same. EB1 is still April 15, 2023 for China, for India. For China, we are May 15, 2023, and EB1 is current. EB2, guys, dates for filing. If you're inside the United States, you can file for adjustment if your case was filed in July 15, 2024. And many of you who are watching these videos are in this position, so you'll be able to file this month. And as you can see, no changes in November. You have another window in November to file those cases. Now, guys, before we talk about the family-based immigration, I just want to make sure that those of you watching my videos, you're here for the first time, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos, and also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show these videos to more people just like you. We summarize cases, we summarize these videos every week, every month, so please subscribe. And also, if you need help with your immigration matter, send me a text 619-483-4549 or go to www.immigrationasap.com. Leave your details and one of our case workers will contact you ASAP. Now, let's go back to the Visa Bulletin analysis. So let's look at final action dates for family petitions. So for F1 unmarried sons and daughters, F1 Mexico will remain at November 22nd, 2005. F1 Philippines remain at January 22nd, 2013. F1 all other countries, November 8th, 2016. This is again, no movement even next month. I don't think we're going to see any movement until February of 2026. F2A Mexico is at February 1st, 2023. All other countries are at February 1st, 2024. You're going to see more movement in the next few months. So if you're married to a green card holder, don't lose hope. So F2B unmarried sons and daughters, 21 years and older. F2B Mexico will remain at December 15, 2007. F2B Philippines remain October 1st, 2012. F2B all other countries advanced by 9 days to December 1st, 2016. Now, I know it's frustrating, but you guys will see movement forward in the next few months, probably beginning of 2026. F3 married sons and daughters of U.S. citizen. F3 Mexico advanced by 16 days to May 1st, 2001. F3 Philippines will remain at September 22nd, 2004. F3 all other countries remain at September 8, 2011. It's not unusual that at this time, where we end the fiscal year, the actual fiscal year, that numbers are a little bit slow. But I do predict that as 2026 starts, you're going to see much better movement in all family categories. F4 brothers and sisters of adult U.S. citizens. F4 Mexico remain at April 8, 2001. F4 Philippines remain at March 22nd, 06. F4 India will remain at November 1st, 2006. F4 all other countries will remain at January 8, 2008. Once again, look at the chart here, guys. You can see F2B moved a little bit. We can see F3 moved a little bit, but otherwise, nothing. Dates for filing, we have a little bit more movement here. F1 Mexico advanced by 4.7 months to March 1st, 07. This is for people in the United States in legal status. You'll be able to file your adjustments a little bit faster, but you're not going to get your green cards until the final action dates are current. F2A, all countries will advance by 1 month to October 22nd, 2025. F2B, Mexico advanced by 5 months, May 15, 2009. F2B, Philippines, the same, October 1st, 13. F2B, all other countries advanced by 2 months to March 8, 2017. But again, remember, many people who are waiting for F2B have to be here in legal status, student visas, work visas. If you're not one of those people, you're not going to be able to take advantage of this chart. F3 Mexico by 2 weeks, July 1st, 2001. F3 Philippines, 3 months to November 1st, 05. And Philippines will have more advance in December, slowly creeping to 2026. F4 Mexico remain April 30th, 2001. F4 Philippines, January 1st, 08. F4 India, December 15, 06. And worldwide F4 China is March 1st, 09. You can see what the chart looks like. A little bit more movement in the final election dates, but again, not enough to make a big difference. But we've seen a lot of movement in October, which is great because I think that's going to stay that impact all the way through 2026. So, what does it mean in simple terms? What that means in simple terms is that it's normal for this time of year to see modest movement, specifically in November. Every single year, we've seen the same thing. The big news was October Visa Bulletin. We had really massive movements both in family and employment. We're going to see similar movements beginning of the year in 2026. But for now, guys, don't worry. Stay patient. And again, if you're ready to file the adjustments based on employment-based EB2, please get your documents ready right now. You don't want to miss it. Get your medical exam, get your all proof of status from the last 10 years of you been in the US, whatever you need to file, please file in October, in November. And if you're family-based categories and you're ready to file your F2A, please do so as long as you're in legal status inside the United States. More better news coming in the December 2025 Visa Bulletin. Until then, stay safe. And if you need help with your immigration matter, send me a text 619-483-4549. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.